Call this a champions problem because it is gnarly. It's gnar. Okay, so we're gonna complete the square on this bad mamma jamma so that we can use square roots to solve it. Ooh. Okay, now let's recall that we take the middle term, divide it by 2, and then square it to complete the square. That's gonna be the number that we add to both sides so that we can complete the square. The problem with this guy is not only is this 5 right there, but that's pretty easy. We can just move it to the other side, but there's a 3 right here. That 3 just made everything look nasty. So watch this. We get 3x squared minus 4x equals 5. So I move the 5 over to the other side. Now this looks like what we had before. Remember but last time I had this plus blank right here? Okay, so I have this 5, and then I have the plus blank again. Okay, this is a problem. We cannot have a number right here that is multiplying to the x squared unless it's negative, unless it's positive 1. So how can I get rid of that 3 right there? Divide everything by 3. So let's do that. I know this is gonna get crazy. All right, here we go. We're gonna get x to the second power minus 4 over 3x, and then we can put our plus blank there. We don't have to do anything to the blank because we don't even know what it is yet. And then we have 5 divided by 3 plus blank. Okay, so what is our letter B? It's 4 over 3. 4 over 3 divided by 2.
4, 6.
Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1 over 2, right? 1/2. So I can do this. I can write 4 over 3. That's a 4. 4 over 3 times 1/2. That's what dividing by 2 is, okay? And then what do I get? I get 4 over 6, which simplifies to 2 over 3. Okay, what am I supposed to do after I divide by 2? I'm supposed to square it. All right, we got any champions in here? You guys hanging?
Yeah.
What is 2 times 2 and 3 times 3? So what are we adding to both sides to complete this square? Yeah, it's nasty. But since we know our pattern, we can just use our pattern and we're gravy. Okay, so I add 4 over 9 to both sides, and now this side I have a perfect square trinomial. All I got to do to find the answer to factor this is go x minus, because of the minus sign right there, and then I have to square root that, so it's 2 over 3. Did you guys track that? So this is the shortcut. Because I know this is a perfect square trinomial, because I just completed the square, I can write this like this. Okay, here, I think I'm still lost, like some of you guys are still lost. So here, let me give you guys another example. X squared minus, let's say, 8x plus 16. Okay, this is a perfect square trinomial. Why? Because if I divide 8 by 2 and then square it, I get 16, right? You guys are all cool? Now, if I wanted to factor this, I could do the big X and stuff. You put the 16 right here, the negative 8 right here. What times what gives me 16, but then adds to give me negative 8? Come on. Negative 4 and negative 4. And so then you would have x minus 4 and x minus 4, right? Okay, which you can write as x minus 4 squared, right? Okay, look at the shortcut I could have done. Instead of doing all that, I just go, oh, this is a perfect square trinomial. I'm going to write squared right there. I'm going to put a minus right there. And now I just have to take this and square root it. What is 16? What is the square root of 16? 4. See, I could have just done that. See, if I know if it's a perfect square, I can do simple stuff like that. So that's what I did right here. What's the square root of 4 over 9? 2 over 3. And then this side, dang it. We have to find common denominators. What is this, math? Dang it. It is math. Okay, so I multiply bottom by 3, I get 9. I multiply top by 3, I get 15. 15 plus 4 is 19 over 9. Now I have to square root both sides. Okay, then I have x minus 2 over 3 equals, I cannot square 19, but I can square root 9. What is the square root of 9? 3. Oh wait, I'm missing something. If I square root inside of an equation, what am I supposed to have? Plus or minus, always. And I have to add 2 over 3 to both sides, so I get x equals 2 divided by 3 plus or minus the square root of 19 divided by 3. Those are my two answers.